Mackenzie Sol reveals diagnoses he hid from American Idol viewers and peers. When 23-year-old Mackenzie Sol successfully auditioned for season 22 of American Idol, which wrapped in May 2024 with A.B. Carter as the winner, he hoped the show would help him become better known for his singing than for his popular prankster videos on TikTok, where he has over 12 million followers. So the British-born performer decided not to tell producers or even his peers on the show about his personal struggles, including living with ADHD, Tourette syndrome, and high anxiety. "I could have shared a lot of sob stories. I've gone through a lot," Sol recently told Heavy, "but that's not how I wanted to succeed. I wanted people to see me for my talents. That's why I didn't really have a sad story, because I genuinely just wanted to make it without any kind of story behind me. But after making it all the way to the top 20 on the show and landing a Las Vegas residency as a result, the pop singer is ready to open up and even sing about the mental health challenges he's quietly battled through for years, hoping it helps others who can relate to what he's been through." Mackenzie Sol says he was frequently bullied after developing Tourette syndrome. On June 3, 2024, Sol released the official lyric video for his new single, Anxiety, an ironically upbeat pop tune about the sometimes paralyzing disorder that's plagued him for years. Sol told Heavy his mental health challenges have been lifelong, beginning with an ADHD diagnosis at age 5, when he was just a jolly, hyper kid. 5 years later, things spiraled after Sol was accidentally hit in the face by a golf club and suffered a skull fracture. Sol told Heavy, "The first 6 weeks I couldn't go to school and I couldn't leave the house because that's how serious it was. It was pretty bad." Though his skull and face eventually healed, Sol believes the head injury triggered the development 6 months later of his Tourette syndrome, which Mayo Clinic defines as a disorder that involves repetitive movements or unwanted sounds, tics, that can't be easily controlled. Incessant bullying from kids at school over his tics, including rapid blinking and rubbing his hands together, caused anxiety to take hold, he said. "I believe the tics got worse the more kids were laughing and bullying," he told Heavy, adding that stress, anxiety, and excitement still cause his tics to increase, though he doesn't think they were obvious to viewers or his fellow contestants during American Idol. "You can see them on TV, all of my audition." Sol told Heavy of repetitive movements that were out of his control, from rubbing his hands together to fiddling with his sleeves, as he first met judges Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie. "I was definitely very nervous." During his run on Idol, from Hollywood Week to performing at Hawaii's Aulani Resort and Spa to singing on the Big Idol stage for viewers' votes, Sol said he kept those challenges to himself, not even telling his fellow contestants about his anxiety and other issues. "I just kept it to myself, just smiled," he told Heavy. "I didn't want people to feel bad." Making music has become the antidote to Mackenzie Sol's Tourette syndrome and anxiety. Provided by Mackenzie Sol, a billboard for Mackenzie Sol's residency at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Sol has found that one of the best remedies for his conditions is being engaged in what he's passionate about, he told Heavy. "When he was little, that was building with Legos. Today, it's making music. Like, I sit in a writing room for 8-9 hours writing music. You won't see me tick once," he said. "You won't see me freak out once. I'll just sit back and I'll write a song until that sounds finished. It stops the anxiety in its tracks. But if suddenly I have to do, like, math or something I hate, I'm ticking like crazy. If I don't enjoy it, it'll trigger me." That makes Sol even more passionate about pursuing a career in music, which is beginning to take off after appearing on Idol. He landed a weekly residency at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, playing a 3-hour concert every Thursday night in the Shag Room. It's a gig he tried out for previously and came in second place. But once bookers saw his range on Idol, they invited him back indefinitely. He's also taken meetings in Nashville, performed concerts in multiple cities, and is developing a national Boys Night tour with fellow Idol alums Koiko, Jordan Anthony, and Blake Prohl. Sol told Heavy he's been amazed by the reaction to anxiety, saying he's received hundreds of comments from people describing their anxiety, describing what they've been through in their life. "That's what I wanted to bring out in this song," he said. "And I believe I've done that." People are opening up and talking about what they've wanted to talk about for so many years.